It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll be watching the Patriots' leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Pats and the Hawks, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running with Walker again. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 3rd and just 2 to go. Russ off the play fake. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Setting up a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So before this is punted away, officials stepping in. Looks like a timeout was called by the receiving team. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be Seahawks football. So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. On play action now, Wilson. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Third down, 1 yard to go. Wilson now off the play action. Pass complete to Walker. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Sticking in the air with Wilson. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Handoff running left, Walker. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal. Ross out of the pistol. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go. They go again with Stevenson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with third down and 5.
Brings up third and 5.
Throwing now from the gun. Polk makes the catch. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. He gets 6 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. They go play action here. Holt's got it right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. On the option, it's Stevenson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's another Patriots.
Looking to the air here. It's complete to Hooper. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down On a 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Cut out left. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has it down close. Touchdown, New England. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Short pass brought in. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action, it's Wilson. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Staying with Walker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pickup of 2 here. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they had that one contained right at the line. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Walker now from the gun. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That's caught for the 1st. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, here's Russ. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now Wilson on the play fake. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal. Wilson to throw again. It's a Seattle touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The New England offense running out now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Demario Douglas the intended target. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's gonna go down right along the midfield stripe. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And they take him down right along the 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a New England 1st down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Stevenson. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Reagor with the return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Patriots running their offense out there. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down. Bryce Behringer in punt formation for the Patriots.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Connects with Fant. And he reaches the 35 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now an inside give to Walker. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Rager with the return here. And look at this return. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Here's New England ready once again on offense. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future. So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. He breaks the tackle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. He's got a man left. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. To the ground with Walker. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Russ now from the gun. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one finds Polk. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw. Polk makes the catch. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running for it with Stevenson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing from the gun. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 3 now.
At their 49-yard line.
Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. caught. Nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 35 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he has the New England touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Wilson with it on first. That one's complete, right side. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running is Walker. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Christian Barmore with the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Ross off the play fake. Pass taken in by Lockett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown, Seattle! Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. To return this, Marcus Jones. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Patriots ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And they're going to try to take the lead back to 1 possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll throw it. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Throw on third down. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Tyler Lockett deep for the Seahawks. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Russ is going to cook here. Finds his man over the middle. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing is Wilson. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Russ is cooking again. Brought in right side.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Once more, it's Wilson. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Myers' kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
One final shot before halftime. He lofts it deep, right sideline. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. That brings us to the break, and it's the Seahawks taking a lead into that visiting locker room. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll kick things off with an AFC matchup. The New York Jets on the road at Tennessee. And it's the Jets who are out in front in that one. Garrett Wilson, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting 49ers. Stephon Diggs, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Trevor Siemian, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Rager with the return here. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45. The Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. A give left side to Stevenson. Oh, what a stiff arm. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll throw it yet again. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Play action, it's Wilson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On the carry, it's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Lonnie Tavai ranging in for the stop. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Man in motion here. Wilson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Now Walker. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Running with Walker again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Walker hauls it in. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send the tight end in motion. Wilson now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, the QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer, or he's not going to endure this season.
And he gets this forward to the 19. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. Slot receiver headed left. Now Wilson on the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he's going for it again. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. The give now to Walker. And he drives it forward for a modest gain. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's 3rd, less than a yard. Walker. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Wilson's throwing for it. Flush down out to his left. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
On the return, here's Jones. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriots are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. All right, here we go, 2nd down. From the 34. Polk makes the catch. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is gonna haul in a heck of a souvenir. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll send him over right. 1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking for a throw here.
9-yard line.
Hauled in by Douglas over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He's got it over the middle. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Everyone's prepped, it's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Seahawks 22-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes...
And he's going to make it in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game.
Patriots 21.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks down Russell Wilson, headed back to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Ross off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Russ now from the gun. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You get a pick-6, you get a pick-6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick-6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. His return starts at the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And he gets him around 6 there. All down that time by Jonathan Jones. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 36. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. And that boot will instead be what starts our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Pats will take over. 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the option, it's Stevenson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Reek Woolen with the INT.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. On play action now, Wilson. Gets this to Fant. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. They go with Walker here. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play.
Defense.